I think that was just a fresh one that he decided he was just gonna put it down really quick, maybe to try to get a low light. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously he was already low lit.
maybe he couldn't hold on to it for long enough. Maybe that would be too suspicious.
Right, because Ambo was at statues and it's an immediate put down.
Yeah.
But as long as you're already picking it up, then I don't know. You might as well. It doesn't take that long to fingerprint.
Yeah, not at least not right now. So yeah, I'm not sure what he's
Um,
doing, but whatever, it worked.
Zero says that in the chat that it's worth noting that most of the spy games that Bloom played, he was Bondo, and so that Zero had planned on immediately shooting Bondo a couple of times, but never, but it didn't show up on this map.
Okay,
Which
well
is,
that was the last one for this the set. Like Bloom took it.
yeah, that was a fun set to watch. I think, I don't know, personally watching Zero play Sniper was really interesting just because it's so different than anything I'm used to. Um, but
Yeah, it looks like he just has a set of rules for most of these maps to highlight and low light right at the start.
So the interesting thing is, okay, so at the start of the game, I'm pretty sure there are several times that Podots should have left the conversation because it was empty. Like she does the one idle animation, drink, but then she should have immediately left based on AI rules.
Yeah.
And then I think it happens again too later where oh, maybe not, maybe I'm imagining. I just feel like there's a bunch of times where she technically should have left, but because she did stand there, she was already low lit, so obviously she's not going to get caught for that. She gets seduction and contact done without moving. So maybe even risking a highlight for that was pretty good because it was going to be kind of a weak highlight maybe.
Well, no, I mean, that's an instant shot.
It's true if they're paying enough attention, it is.
I think that's pretty safe against Zero because he's
anyways, I'm done because I'm gonna head out. Bedtime.
Okay.
But this was fun. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of the People's Cast.
Totally. Well, I honestly I guess I've just gotten in the habit of it because it just happens to be that there's the last 3 weeks, I guess there's been problems with the normal cast. But yeah, we'll see. Like I'd like to maybe just even add it on to the end of the normal cast or the normal ladder cast. We'll see what happens with it. We'll see if anyone wants to run with that kind of thing. But it's been really fun so far.
I would like to see it become more regular to some extent, or do something with it, because it is sort of fun.
Right. Maybe not weekly in the future. Maybe just like every other week or something. But yeah, I'd like it to become regular.
But I do like it for its variety and opinions.
Right. That's why I like the variety of good and bad opinions. Like, mostly the casters are really good, and there's Viri, and we can all make fun of him for stupid things that he says, and it's just good. It's like, just variety.
User disconnected from your channel.
All right. Are you guys interested in continuing?
I guess so. Why not?
I'll continue for another year or so.
Okay.
Is it just KCM and Bloodwolf? Is that the only other one?
Yes, that is the only other ladder match from this week.
And I guess next week's gonna be pretty quiet.
I think actually next week might be an enforced bye week, or maybe I don't know. Maybe it wasn't, because I know that there's a lot of pack stuff going on. So maybe he's just saying Drawn can't. Well, actually, Drawn's not on the ladder anymore. I guess Wodar can't be challenged. He's obviously not. I guess Wodar's the only person that's. Oh, I guess I'm going, but I'm not actually part of the. I'm not going to be doing the booth thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be I'm giving part of my time to the booth.
Oh, nice. Because yeah, I remember that. I thought you had gotten your own tickets, just like the actual tickets.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
But yeah, I told him I'd be a slave for a couple days.
Nice. Yeah, it's actually I did the slave thing for Day of the Devs, and that was only 6 hours, and that was terrible. And that's 8 hours for 4 days in a row. That's terrible. But awesome of the other people to donate all their time.
Yeah, well, why not? I'd probably spend most of my time over there on my one non-slave day anyway.
It's true. Yeah, I plan on being there a lot. But anyway, so this the other KCM Bloodwolf.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. I picked it up.
Okay. You guys want to take first balcony?
Yeah. Sure. I love balcony.
Sure, I'll take balcony.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Okay. Finally takes control.
Actually gets a decent chance to flirt, but we'll see if he decides to flirt quickly or in 10 years.
Yeah. We'll wait for 10 years, I guess.
There are a few other people for white banana bread, so it's weird it's only he got highlight.
Yeah. Maybe he's the only one he noticed. Okay, and he's just gonna sit there and wait for. Okay, there we go.
Seduction target top team not to stay at the windows for very long, which means Basia might want to leave. I mean, it's going to be very painful just sitting there waiting for the cooldown to go.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna have a little while left.
A lot of while left to probably wager like 10 more seconds
Yeah,
for
maybe,
his next flirt
maybe
or something.
pick up that briefcase and get a fingerprint since he has that on.
94%. He has barely enough time to just stay in conversation and flirt, but that'll be overtime. Or he can choose to leave, no one talking, which means that's a hard sell.
Okay, well,
Hopefully
selection
that's
target left, so flirtation should expire within time.
As long as the seduction doesn't go for the briefcase or anything like that.
Yeah, well, the ambassador's close enough that. Oh, no, now briefcase could be a thing. Okay, he's probably gonna go to the windows now to. Nope, he's just gonna not do anything. Waited out like a champ.
Oh my god, 1 second left.
Will he get it? Okay, he got it, and yeah.
Oh, that is so unfortunate. It's kind of interesting how Bloodwolf is actually rotating to look at the ambassador bug, even though the
Yeah,
ambassador
bug's
is
on.
on a mission.
Yeah, that's just I guess it's just so normal. You always expect the classic balcony to be selected.
I don't have much to say about that.
Yeah, I don't know why he stuck it out there. I mean, I would have just gone to the windows the second time the seduction target moved.
I mean, that's going to warrant a shot anyways if you just chase the seduction so fervently.
But I mean, he hadn't moved at all. So if you just moved to the seduction target once, I don't think that would be too suspicious.
The seduction target is actually fairly active. She left twice. So.
Yeah, but he didn't leave at all. I think
KCM played that just fine, except that the seduction returned right next to the spy when the timer was still very high.
I guess so. I just think it would have been safer to try to get the seduce without going into overtime.
Oh man, there's so many fun things you can do in replays if you mess around with the mouse wheel.
Ah, yes, you're right.
Alright, okay, whatever. There's a game, it ended. Who won?
Bloodwolf won, right?
No, KCM. Oh no,
Oh,
yeah,
did he?
No,
Bloodwolf
Bloodwolf.
won.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting that he actually did get off the very last second flirt, but
Banana bread.
he was just, the highlight.
I'm ready to start the next one.
Alright. Yeah, I think you guys should just continue on going next. I hate balcony.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Hey, balcony, what? Okay.
I hate balcony.
The other actually got a pretty good time, good opportunity to get a quick flirt in with McGee, but he risks not being able to get a good flirt on. He's actually
Yeah,
not
and
taking
he's-
control at all.
And he's still on AI control.
I think he's waiting to do like some sort of stupid AI thing until he actually can do a mission.
Yeah, I think it's just
'Cause-
waiting for the AI to take him into the conversation. Never mind, he's just gonna do it now. Okay, well that's probably a pretty good spot. Pretty likely that the seduction
But
target will
no
go to
one
one of
was
those
talking
spots.
that conversation. Oh my god, these players are.
Okay,
Magee has
and
actually
he-
spent almost the
he picks the
entire
farthest
time
spot.
away from the spy, which is super unfortunate. He only has 1 minute to do.
Oh, and he gets low lit for something, maybe for inactivity.
It's impossible for Blue Dress to
Banana
actually
bread.
finish because of
Yeah, it
because
definitely is.
she never had a good opportunity to play with anyone
Yeah,
at
that's
all.
why you leave Bug on. Yeah, I mean it's possible if he plays like a madman.
Well, we can't even say that you can even do fingerprints because it's not guaranteed that
Yeah,
the ambassador will touch
I
anything.
mean you just have to be super aggressive with flirt.
Can't even be that because you can't get more than 51%. You have to time it, sir.
Yeah, okay, that's also an option. I mean,
It's unlikely. Like, if anyone, McGee might get shot, but he did some really kind of awkward things where I don't think McGee will get shot. I haven't been paying too much attention to Blue Danger, but Blue Danger, Jinx moving on, entering conversation, which KCM is actually very good at looking at. I just want to look at that one a little bit, which is you actually have to press E and then left click in order to take a sip in order to take a sip. But by that time, you'll already be in your idling animation.
yeah,
And KCM can just shoot for that because he can see the nuanced frames.
yeah, yeah. No, I've tried that before, and it really is literally impossible to do perfectly.
I think if Snaps had talked 2 seconds earlier, Snaps was getting shot. But he started talking at exactly 10 seconds, which means adjusting for the time that it takes for him to get the actual AT off. He had about a second of overtime to do it. And so KCM was really ready to shoot as soon as overtime happened. But he felt comfortable waiting because, as you guys were saying, no, there wasn't going to be a fingerprint thing because he was seeing that Ambassador wasn't touching enough. No one was able to do fingerprint. So we know that it had to be a flirt ending, if anything, because the bug was off.
Yeah, I think that mission setup is just a little risky for that map.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could get lucky, you know, obviously, and someone touches two briefcases twice, or you really need Amba to take a drink to make it really dangerous. That's what you absolutely just really want.
Who chose Bloodwolf? Does Bloodwolf get to choose the new mission setup, or does KCM?
I don't know if it really matters for choosing missions unless they.
Well, because I know that KCM doesn't like the type of Rochambeau thing where if someone picked up the briefcase twice, you have to shoot them or low-light them.
Well, I think that the mission setup, as far as are you talking about allowing fingerprint, or are you talking about any 2 of 3?
Fingerprints.
I think fingerprints are just allowed as far as ladder goes on balcony.
So you're saying that they both chose to do fingerprints for
whatever
everything?
reason, I don't know.
Right.
Oh, did KCM do a fingerprint on the
No,
first?
he had it selected.
Or that's right. That's what I meant though. Is it was selected?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah,
I
I'm
don't know
just
why
kind of
they both went
surprised.
for that.
Yeah. Like I mean, obviously, I think it's I don't know how to say more likely that you can get a win off, but I mean, but then again, I guess it's easy for me to say that I'd prefer to have it on because I dance, and it's a
Yeah.
great dancing ending.
Yeah,
if I need it.
definitely. I've gotten a pretty good few wins off of that.
But anyways, what's next?
Courtyard.
Everybody's favorite courtyard.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I might
No,
even
that's
prefer
cool.
it to
So
Courtyard
we've
1.
suffered through balcony, so I think we should take the Courtyard series as well.
So, but I'm saying it's the favorite courtyard. Maybe not
Yeah,
the
that's true.
favorite map, but
All right, so you guys all set then?
okay.
Yep.
Okay,
take
immediately
control
crashes into
immediately.
Toby.
I think he wants to do some sort of pouring trickery, but he can't actually call Toby over because there's some weird blockage issues.
Yeah, don't you hate that blockage? Okay, got seduce about as far as possible and leaves immediately. Pretty good choice since Sniper was on the other side of the map.
You don't want to be caught in a useless place for ever.
Ooh, here we go. Instant talk. I don't know why Bondo got highlight there.
He is pretty close to Brown Dress, maybe. And
Okay.
he's just kind of a drug path. I mean,
Yeah, but who tracks Flirt? Seriously.
no one does. And the other things you can look for in flirts, like certain people like have certain behaviors when they're trying to do flirts, but that's just me.
Okay, good time to bug. Looks like that's what
No
he's
one
waiting
talking.
for. Okay, he gets the bug.
Geez, all this no talking is really kind of irking me.
Yeah, that's kind of an issue. I'm not sure why Bloodwolf isn't catching that. And I'm not sure why KCM is making that simple mistake.
KCM occasionally goes for fake banana breads when he knows that there's no double agent conversation, or suspects a double agent conversation.
Okay, I guess he's just...
But as soon as the double agent, I think he was thinking of doing a fake banana bread because as soon as the double agent stopped walking, he just said, "I'm going to go leave and flirt." And,
Okay,
you know,
94%.
eventually banana bread, hopefully.
You make good time to do a banana bread. And yep, very good
1
time.
minute left with the flirt and probably inspects, since you don't want to do fingerprints the Sladen game.
Yeah, and it's
And you probably want to leave fairly soon, like 40 or 35 seconds-ish.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna go probably inspect now. And it's gonna be pretty hard for Bloodwolf to get this since not even highlight yet.
What'll be fairly difficult is he'll be returning to the same. No, he won't be returning to the same conversation because.
Oh, he might even be going to the statues.
And Bondo actually picked that up. He kind of like really
Okay,
wrapped in
there he
the.
goes. Oh
Ew.
wow.
I was gonna
Okay.
say like Bondo really wrapped at a very suspicious area, like trying to like get that sneaky swap in. You rewind that a little bit.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking at the point where Bondo was pilot. I'm trying to figure out why exactly he was pilot here.
I don't think it's real, like the
Yeah,
reason
okay.
why he was highlighted is that important as much as Bondo just really walked that statue with a fire underneath his sails, and
Yeah.
he's also at like the best spot to get that statue covered. Like he's not
Yeah.
so far right that it's that you can see it from being at the diagonal, and
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like the highlight, maybe just that statue entry was pretty straight on, or that I mean the conversation entry was real straight on, looked a little suspicious. But yeah, I'm not sure what else he did. Let's see where he was during the banana bread. Okay, yeah, he was right there. Could have EB'd. Yeah, no, yeah, I can see why you'd be shot there. Just that's like, you know, the common time for people to finish up their inspects.
I'm ready whenever.
Okay, and not going for the quick bug. Probably a good choice.
Looking at the angle of the camera, I think he's waiting for to see where the seduction goes. He should chase in a few
He's
seconds.
probably thinking about BB here. Yep.
Banana bread.
Oh, the ditch. That might be actually.
Very fortunate.
Yeah, that might be real. That might have saved him. But now he's doing a lot of nothing. Hey, he's just looking around, trying to figure out where the best move is. He's gonna have some passing trouble here.
KCM is actually leaving the, no, there's no reason to look at the pro line. Oh, I think he was baiting the pro line from all the way back there because he didn't actually look to see the pro, he didn't actually look towards the pro line until Banana Man was physically taking the drink.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's not going too well for Blood Wolf here. Has yet to do anything.
At this point, he just had to pretty much give up and hope, like, relieve some of that suspicion by not doing missions.
Or, you know, try and bug. And then time ad.
That was a good bug, but KCM was obviously looking for it. One of the things that KCM does is he does look at the background of the party kind of frequently. And if there was good cover, Blood Wolf could have gotten away with it if he wasn't Tylot and a big suspect. But
yeah, I think he had time to do it if he had done it just a little bit earlier.
The cover would have been as good a few seconds earlier. It would have been better a few seconds earlier.
KCM was behind the pillar for long enough, I think.
But KCM would still be able to catch that from the end of the bug animation, though.
Possibly. I mean, I guess really, even then, even if he got the bug, he was still in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, he was top suspect after doing nothing. He didn't do progress on a single mission. He tried to do the bug in the CC. That's actually got to be like a psychologically damaging game.
Banana bread.
Yeah, I'd say so. It was just a little bit unfortunate. Kind of bad luck, mostly.
It's true. Bat with a little more luck, he could have had a couple missions done, but he was still gonna be pressed for time.
Yeah. I mean, there's always time ad.
That's true. You can take the cheatiest way out.
The things that KCM lights for isn't like just idling by itself. It's idling while doing something very AI-like. And I think Blood Wolf doesn't know how to do those doesn't have the micro to do like those AI things like briefcase cancels or whatever. Or at least he doesn't show it in his games.
It is true that Blood Wolf is one of the people, though, that actually knows how to do briefcase, and for a long time was shooting pretty convincingly for the non-45-degree stops. So I feel like briefcase is something that I would be hesitant to low-light versus Blood Wolf for.
But I don't think he really practices that type of spy thing. He's more... that's something that you can just verify from his next spy games is whether or not he tries those micro-intensive things as he sits, or if he just sits back and does nothing forever.
Well, I think he's definitely a slow player. Whenever I've been playing him, he slow plays. I'm just briefcase specific. I'm kind of good at them. Anyways, we're on to Panup. I'll jump in for these. Panup's fun.
I guess I'll keep going. Why not?
Sounds good. All right, I'm unmuted. Okay. KCM's the spy. First game on Panup. Starting in 3. What's up?
Okay, I got it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, AI control. Turn it off. Kind of a dangerous time. I usually a little more cautious on Panup with that.
But also, like, there's a lot of collisions on Panop, so maybe he felt like he could get away with it. He goes to a harmless convo, and he's gonna stay in there and talk.
Yeah, and I'm not even sure where he's looking here.
Ooh, but he leaves kind of at a weird spot.
I don't know exactly why he did that.
Yeah, and he's going right next and immediately talks.
Okay,
Then
well,
again, who's
that
gonna
was
track
pretty-
flirt on
pretty
Panop
lucky
though?
there.
Yeah, that's true. Leaving right at the right time, so maybe he is gonna try to track flirt. It's not gonna be very good. And flirt's already off cooldown because Panop's huge.
Okay, and what's he gonna do here? Try and purloin? No.
Not. It wasn't the worst spot for it, except for it's kind of a suspicious spot.
Ooh. Okay, goes for inspects here. Probably gonna get marked for it. Yep.
Pretty risky to swap. There's all threes, and then on the other side is
Yeah.
actually 1-3-3. So pretty easily memorized, and I doubt he's gonna throw away the game on this kind of early swap cheese.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, highly doubt it. He's not zero. That's for sure. Okay. Just maybe just doing that to reduce some suspicion.
I guess I like the idea where KCM really hates the fact that, you know, highlighting for statues is so common. Well, I mean, like, he went to middle statue, so I mean, he should just deal with the fact that he's taken his highlight.
Yeah, I just think maybe he's thinking, oh, you know, if I already inspected, why would I go to another statue?
True, but I feel like a lot of spies have been doing that kind of thing when because it's so reliable to highlight for inspects, or at least it's reliable that snipers do that. I feel like it's kind of, I don't know, common, but it's not like it's gonna get more suspicion though.
Okay,
It's kind of behind. I feel like he's behind schedule.
Twitch flirt.
Is he?
I think he was twitching a bit. I'm not sure why.
Does twitching actually? Oh, well, he is twitching.
Yeah.
Is he just
Oh, I
twitching for
think
fun?
I think he was trying to microfilm.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, he's tried that on me. Okay,
And he is gonna do the
he
first
just
one.
Goes to the bookcase and does it anyway.
I wonder if he's gonna no, he's not gonna chase here. Oh, he's gonna statues again. Now this I actually like. This is really not suspicious if he doesn't end up swapping, obviously.
Yeah, except he does swap.
Oh, he does. He's gonna try to run.
And did he see it? I don't know. He hasn't looked over there yet. Okay, yes, he has.
Oh, he does. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I feel like. I like the microfilm thing where he did that well. He did once on the other side of the map. He also liked the attempt at doing it with the weird conversation thing where you're twitching in and out. The only thing is, I wasn't sure about the swap.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was with those statues there.
Maybe he was hoping, or really banking on the fact that he was going to get low lit for going there, and then immediately just swapping and leaving in the low light. Who do you care?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he just was a bit cocky there. Thinks, you know, the guy with 5 M's can't lose.
Alright, well, let's hop on the next one.
Okay, more Panop.
Alright, I think we only have 3 people in here. I feel like we can actually try cast if we want to, so feel free to hop in whenever.
Sure. Let's go.
Alright, starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Fast control from Bloodwolf.
Looks like he's gonna go for a flirt in a book.
I actually kind of like this because he's actually kind of far away from his flirt. Although now he's doing some weird stuff where he's trying to force the flirt in because he knew he was going to leave. He does actually get it.
Yeah, well, he had a drink though, so that's you know, that's a good way to hide it.
One of the nice things about his book is that the seduction is guaranteed to return to the yellow bookshelf. Oh no,
but he just
but
puts it back
the
anyway.
book back, so shame on you.
Well, I guess on Panop, you know, flirt's pretty easy because you could even get it done really quickly if you need to.
Yep, just gonna focus on flirt for right now. Maybe he's trying to actually finish missions at a reasonable time, or at least get progress on some.
He's at 39%. He can get another green to finish it. That's like his second green, right?
I'm surprised there's not a contact. Oh, it's I guess even a fake actually is not that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be a pretty good time, but nope, he's just gonna probably go for a real one right now.
It looks like he's heading over there unless he's going for inspects.
Nope, he's going for it. And
Kind of a wide path. Yeah, kind of a wide path in there. He was considering going to the far side and doing a conversation bug and then decided not to.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of really hard to get there. You never see spies wrapping around
double
there.
agents leaving.
I wonder if you can banana bread while the double agent is like standing in conversation with the briefcase.
Yeah, I wonder if that's the case, because actually that might be a bug if they're not, because obviously you know that you can do a BB with the briefcase in your hand, because you always like to do that little cheesy thing on me. So
But
it seems like you should be able to do it.
Idle animation, right? So
Right.
it should be possible.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then middle statue again. I feel like going to middle statue is more suspicious these days than just going to statue twice.
Yeah, definitely on this map where doing a, last mission and spec swap is pretty strong still.
Well, what are you gonna do as Wolf though? You're at 135 left.
Okay, looks like he tried to do briefcase 180 there. I'm not sure, but he kind of screwed it up a bit.
1 minute. Come on, time ad. Gotta keep these snipers honest.
Yeah, I feel like he should time ad.
And he's
pretty
also returning right next to green dress, which is, it's super suspicious because he's flirting with
And
green
in the
dress.
red.
Right.
So it's
And
interesting
he's the last person to enter in the conversation. He's right next to Green Dust, and he is flirting, but little does KCM know it's actually not even his seduction target.
Going for a Purloin here.
I
don't know where he thinks he's going.
I think he's trying to force a dance shot, even though he's not done with missions. And KCM.
Wow, KCM didn't actually see it?
Maybe not.
I don't know if he's trying to hide his drink or what here.
Well, KCM is actually getting good lights off, so it's going to be
Yeah,
impossible
it's
to
still
get the
really
last.
tough. Yeah, it's him and the seduction target here. But what does he need? I guess he can go for a quick swap here. Or he's
I
probably
would go with a
for
bug. Yeah, I prefer
he's
that
chasing
just
down
out
the
of the
ambush.
swap.
Yeah,
Super.
swap-
Oh,
swap
but
is
this is gonna be a hard bug to hit. Actually, I don't. He's gonna. Yeah,
Okay,
it's gonna
well,
have to be like
yeah,
one of those.
He's gonna get shot here.
Yeah.
Yeah, should have gone for the swap.
Yeah, when the ambassador's motion, it's hard. You can't because the contextual action doesn't actually come up in time to do it when he's walking towards you. You have to do that obvious terrible turnaround, and that was his only choice because he had to do that because it was going to time out.
Yeah, I mean the ambo was so out in the open too. That's just such a dangerous try.
Other
Yeah,
than
but
that, it was
maybe-
actually not bad. Like I feel like if like a fingerprint or something else, I don't. Yeah, fingerprint's not legal in the ladder yet, but let's just say it was. He wasn't too bad. I think he was one of the top suspects, but he got his inspects in, he got the bug in, the contact in, wasn't too bad. He got that purloin off where Casey was at least unsure that it was a white.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. Purloin there with getting stuck there, but I don't know how it worked.
Yeah, I'm actually still wondering about that right at the end. Like, so, alright, I'm gonna go back to right when he purloins. I feel like, because he didn't have his missions done, but it looked like he was dancing, because maybe he was just trying to, that was his best chance, was getting KCM to shoot the lowlight that he was in front of. I mean, I will say, it's great dancing in front of a lowlight, or even in front of a lowlight, because you can often get shots that way because they're not actually even paying attention to them.
I'm not sure what KCM was thinking there, because it looks a little weird from his point of view. He didn't actually see any of the crazy movements, but you can kind of, I don't know.
It sounded like Veer was starting to say something, but then decided that no one wanted to hear it.
Yeah, I think he's
Probably a
right.
good call. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, next game. Shit. Alright.
Adam deserves to be being talked to.
Alright, KCM, a spy, gallery.
With
Guys
green
ready?
dress.
with green dress. Oh yeah, we haven't been. That's actually kind of nice. Seeing the bye. All right. Going in 3, 2, 1. Play.
Okay, takes control immediately, follows the seduction target. Gonna go for an early seduce, likely. Nope. Yep, that's what he's doing. He's gonna get that seduction, no matter what it takes. Okay, there we go.
Oh god.
And then he just stands there and waits.
Long journey, but he does get there, and he doesn't seem to get highlight.
I hope he doesn't try to purloin here, because that's kind of like the obvious place to purloin.
Yeah. Okay, pretty good chance to bug here. And he takes it. That was a pretty good bug, except for that kind of weird stop.
It was a very bug path, but he actually doesn't get highlight yet.
Yeah, but it looks like he's being watched
It
fairly
wasn't that
closely.
bad of a path, because AI will, you don't need to turn as a spy.
Eh,
But
probably going
that's
for-
something that KCM really likes to do on this map is if the ambassador is just out of statues or is out of statues, then he'll move like a rook and just stop.
Here's a pet peeve of mine. On big pads of paintings with seduction targets, I just really prefer standing behind or in front of a seduction, not directly to the side. I find it easy to pair them and it just looks more AI-like. I don't know why people keep doing it, but maybe that's just me.
Yeah, you have a point, but I think it's even crazy. But I only think it's suspicious if they're back or left and right. So if they're in front, then it's a lot less likely to be a flirt.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like he really wanted to get a little bit closer to seduction. How unfortunate. Will he follow? Yes, he will.
I'm not quite sure about that. He's gonna have to do what, 2 flirts unless he hits a green.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay, and he
see.
doesn't.
Yeah, so he's gonna be like 93, so pretty high up there. Obviously guaranteed finish no matter where he's in a conversation later.
Yeah, but he needs to get some things done here. Okay, that's a bit awkward. Looks like he missed it though.
Blood Wolf is getting a lot of highlights for people visiting statues. There's actually
Okay.
quite a number of highlights, so it's going to be hard to even
There he
see
goes for-
or
ooh, he
neutral
gets a
do
green.
anything. So I
Gets a
wouldn't be
green purloin.
surprised if he gets away with a highlight, or gets away with a purloin if it happens.
So let's see. He's just gonna go for, okay, he wants to flirt obviously, but what's his last move?
Yeah, he still needs to. I don't know if
He's looking
gonna
at the
go to-
Amba like if he's
is
coming
he
near
just
him.
gonna flirt and then try and swap?
Oh,
He doesn't
oh.
have enough. I don't think he has enough time to. Oh, he's not even gonna have enough time for that. He can time ad. He can always time it.
But with the purloin chain going off, you know,
I mean,
you
I
might
think
stand
Blood Wolf
a better
might just
chance
shoot
by
someone
letting
though.
someone else take a
Oh,
shot
okay.
for.
I don't know why. I think Blood Wolf just likes shooting people who go to statues in the last 20 seconds or so.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
think
that
that
was
was
after the
for the-
purloin too.
Was that for the purloin?
Yeah. It wasn't for the purloin because it wasn't the person that took it, but maybe, I mean, Blood Wolf had a ton of highlights. Purloin was gone. Lots of people have been at statues. I mean, it's a pretty safe assumption that someone was going to be done.
It's pretty unfortunate that there are so many highlights, but KCM, not one of them.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
not
that's
sure
like-
why. I'm not sure why Brown Dress was highlight though. Didn't look like she really was doing anything at the time.
She was kind of active, but that's about all I can say for it.
But I think what is happening is that Blood Wolf was thinking that it's not his highlights. So, like since his highlights are not being suspicious, he's collecting new highlights information, which would be the people visiting statues.
I also noticed that KCM actually had a great opportunity to do a reverse drive by a bug, but out of principle, I think he didn't.
Yeah, and this is the thing. I don't think Blood Wolf even noticed the point. So yeah, I'm not sure if it was just grabbing a statue in the last 20 seconds that did it. Possibly. Looks like a very swap, you know, like a good time to swap possibly for that statue.
All right, Bloodwolf is the spy on gallery.
Okay.
Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. I also like that my 3, 2, 1s are actually at different speeds each time. Keeps you guys on your toes.
Yeah, I know. Why would we want these properly in sync? Yeah, well, we need more, you know, give Checker more incentive to synchronize these somehow.
One of those interesting, I guess, it's not a really big tell, but it's spies, if they have a drink, they'll normally like gulp it as pretty much as soon as it is safe.
Yeah, anybody else this map still have their drink? And I can't really tell. I don't think so.
I don't think very many people start out with drinks to begin with, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder about that. So, I wonder if, see, starting out with a drink on this map is particularly dangerous because of, you know, the flaunt ordinances thing. I actually haven't thought about that, where that's actually one of the more dangerous times to be looking out for that, someone bringing a drink outside, because they're not thinking, oh, I have a drink, because they were just given a drink at the start of the game and it's just kind of passively in their hands. That's actually something I might be willing to look for.
Oh, could have tried attempt it back there. It looks like
It's
it
out
just,
of range, probably.
yeah.
Though it did look like Bloodwolf was trying to set it up because he knew that the ambassador was going to leave any second.
Yep. Looks like he's.
Banana bread.
Yep.
But the suspect's doubling in those
Banana
outs,
bread.
and so unfortunate.
Yep. Is he gonna go for a combo with the pro line? No, he's not. He's just gonna pick up a drink and leave. Yeah, that might be a little suspicious. I don't know if that's why he's highlight.
Interesting highlight, honestly. Like, I mean, maybe just for the not great leave of it, but
Yeah,
it's not suspicious.
Yeah. I mean, it was a little bit of a.
I think
bump.
just highlights everyone who could have banana breaded.
Yeah,
Okay.
it seems likely.
That's actually kind of another interesting thing is like if you're returning the briefcase to the drink.
Yeah, and he doesn't drink. That might be. I mean, does the spy? I mean, does the AI always drink when they do that briefcase shenanigans?
I think it's only sometimes. I think it's the same percentage chance that they have whenever. Oh, and he's gonna go outside with a drink. See, actually, it's actually something worth watching for. I
Yeah,
just
I
don't
know
ever
if-
do it.
Yeah, enough. I usually don't even think about that myself. That ordinance.
It's a cool little thing that I actually really like about the map, even though I never do it. I like the idea. Like, it's obviously like the flaunt. It's like what, 10-90% chance? Is that the right split? Maybe it's 80-20.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's something actually fairly high. It's not something that you can just reliably shoot for, but it's something that's actually fairly suspicious.
Yeah, and Little is kind of in trouble right here, and he's gonna get shot. Not
Stop
entirely
talk.
sure why he was so sure about that.
That is a silly stop talk.
I didn't even see it. So just like, yeah, so when Anderson had a conversation. Oh, yeah, I see it now, okay. It's stop talk, and like, KCM's pretty good about noticing if there's a stop talk and they're looking straight ahead, you know, not looking at the person that interrupted them, that's the stop talk spy.
Yeah.
But he must have been pretty. And then that's another game where Bloodwolf only had contact and seduce done. He had progress on inspect, and he died. He was slow playing. He was actually behind, where he was gonna have to probably bug inspect. I'm gonna guess, like, or maybe I guess
Oh, okay.
Toby was
I
nearby.
just, if you watch the Banana Bread exit from KCM3, he has a pretty bad path. That's pretty suspicious.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was surprised that it actually got highlight for that, because obviously the decision to take a drink
Banana
wasn't
bread.
suspicious.
Yeah, it collides into the suspect into red dress on his leave there. It's pretty awkward looking.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. I don't know. Maybe he would have gotten highlight anyway. I'm not sure.
It could have just been like a, you know, first person to leave after BB
Yeah.
kind of
looks
highlight
like he
too.
highlighted almost everybody in the conversation. Yeah, looks like he actually did highlight everybody except
I wonder if
yeah,
that's because he
everybody.
noticed that the SDA was going to Bookshelf and couldn't have possibly been in conversation. Maybe he wasn't paying attention to the front conversation at all during the first part.
Yeah, yeah, possibly. It looks like he does a few lights there. He neutralizes everybody in the lower conversation.
I have a number of guaranteed highlights and guaranteed lowlights, so he's not going to be suspicious of the neutralites per se. The only thing that would make him suspicious that his highlights are wrong if another banana bread goes out, but doing two banana breads on gallery is really that would make you
Yeah, I mean that was
queasy.
that was a pretty good banana bread just because the conversations were so full, but it's unfortunate that the other conversation didn't have the other DA in it.
A pretty cool move that Bloodwolf actually just barely missed out on. Like, he would have had to have a lot of presence of mind to do it, but when he did that briefcase return where Ambo was in motion for so long that it was the correct move to just set down, if he had, let's say he had adjusted where he was going to be on his way outside, if he had adjusted just a step to the right, he actually could have seduced within the waiting time for the set down, which would have been pretty slick, but wouldn't have won in the game, but it just kind of got.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
That would have been clutch.
But it didn't happen.
Nope, didn't happen. Now high rise.
Now we're going to be looking for that whenever we play Slappy.
Well, I already looked for some of the crazy, like the briefcase banana breads and whatnot. Like I feel like there actually is a lot of play to be done with the briefcase.
Yeah, I have attempted those briefcase banana breads.
They're nice. They're nice if you can get them off.
Yeah, just better get a green.
Yeah, you gotta get a green, and you gotta kind of hope that the sniper's just not looking at conversations really closely, and then just all of a sudden, oh, banana bread, look at conversations, oh, briefcase, automatically.
I think it's one of those nice things to do, like just do it at least once, so that way people don't frees up potential lowlights and there's the sniper like 10 to 15 seconds of would you do that, because it takes a fairly long time to actually make a decision off of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Even if you do it just once.
4-7 high rise. KCM a spy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
I also like how you did your scoreboard for KCM lots.
Yeah, I'm not counting anymore. Like if Blood starts winning a bunch more games, I'll start going back.
Okay, going for the seduction in the book. Ooh, goes for a transfer here. But I don't know if you saw it. That bush is pretty good cover. It's marking for a potential seduce or what?
Maybe he thought he saw something because
yeah, yeah, it's hard to tell.
I don't actually see the suspected double agents or the double agents letters above their heads.
Oh, it looks like is that off then? Yeah, it looks like contact is off.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
I see it in sniper view, but obviously I don't see it in or I do actually see it in spy
the
view
triangles
still.
are there, but there's no labels.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
No one talking. Oh my god.
KCM loses one of his M's.
No, Bloodwolf loses his upside down M.
Pretty interesting purloin, but I think a double agent's about to take a drink. So if he's paying attention.
Yeah, looks like it was a double agent. Okay, oh, is he gonna go for the briefcase? Yeah. Oh, going for fingerprint. Oh. Okay.
Ooh! Oh wow. Okay. He just wasn't tracking purloin at all. That must have been it. He must have just been not tracking purloin, got caught off guard, saw someone with a drink.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't see the purloin, don't just shoot the nearest guy with the drink.
Yeah.
That's kind of like we've seen. Kind of Bloodwolf gets really hung up on how many highlights he has. Makes the spy a lot more invisible with like 10 billion highlights. Like four highlights in high rise is not insignificant. It's pretty big.
Yeah, I guess it was just the nearest highlight, the drink in hand. Probably all it did it.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I think that just got caught off guard with the purloin and decided like he needed. All right.
Yeah, I guess so.
Bloodwolf has the spy. Starting in 3, 1, go. He's gonna go for that early flirt. It's too. You have a drink in your hand. You can do the free before the book take flirt. It's too tempting not to.
Yeah. And is he gonna walk around with that book?
I wonder if Plaid is going to be like super top suspect for KCM.
Agrifilm's off this one, so I doubt he's gonna actually walk around unless he's actually trying to get a low light.
Oh, but he could have potentially gotten another flirt there.
Yeah, exactly.
Just waiting.
Interesting. I kind of like what he did right there, where he immediately started talking as soon as he went into a meaningless conversation.
Yeah, that's a pretty good way to potentially get a light, and then he stopped talking at the right time.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that he chose that. Cause supposing you want the double agent to move somewhere, he might go towards the big conversation, which will provide a good mission. Which, you know, as we know from Bloodwolf, he needs those missions.
Yeah, he needs to. He seems to like to make sure he's done with Seduce first.
Fairly fast rejects, but KCM not paying too much attention, I don't think.
Hey, KCM actually doesn't have any highlights yet. He doesn't have any lowlights either, actually. The only highlight he has on the map is Toby and Ambassador. Now he's going to get some.
Okay.
I think that's very fortunate because KCM is not. Bloodwolf hasn't done very much, and you don't want to get highlights if Spy hasn't done much.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the suspected double agent wasn't in a conversation, so looks like he's assuming it's real here.
Yeah, you don't want to fake on him. Well, actually, I guess there's kind of a mix. You want to fake if you're trying to get a shot. You don't want to fake if you're actually trying to finish. It's hell to actually have to do it again.
I think you want to do banana bread. You don't. You want. I think you want to do a hard tell before you do banana bread because then you just get highlights and hard tell just becomes so much harder.
Yeah, especially if he's gonna plan on doing seduce and it's basically like a double highlight. Or sorry, not seduce. Inspect.
Yeah, definitely.
The real thing is, it's fingerprint's great when you're not highlight. Fingerprint's one of those missions that's actually the strongest when you're not highlight. It's really hard to do because there hasn't been a great way to track fingerprint yet, except for just memorizing it. And you stand out. Ooh, actually,
Hey, not a bad bug. But did he see
he's
it?
definitely looking. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
he saw it. I was in spy view.
Oh yeah. Sniper view. You can see it because he rotates along with. General like
Yeah, that's very visible.
It is a really tempting spot, though. I can understand why he wanted to bug there at the left side of the purple paintings. That's right where the curtains and the bar are going to do it. I mean, Blue Dress actually had a good chance opposite arm, but he more suspicious.
Something that's kind of interesting is that KCM doesn't choose to shoot through the pane glass.
Could have.
If there's like time, like if he's over like 2 seconds left on overtime, that might cost him a game sometime.
That, and it costs him being cool.
It costs him being
definitely.
cool. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, man, that's not a 5M shot right there. That's maybe 3.5.
That is another time where Bloodwolf hasn't been getting within striking distance of a lot of these spy games of finishing. Then again, he was basically done with Seduce, so I guess he was one mission out. Yeah, as long as he was able to do more Seduce.
He had the best chance there.
Yeah. Alright, Veranda.
Yeah, lovely.
Alright, starting in 3, 2, 1, going. Interesting time to decide to. Let's see.
You're parallel to the laser, so that'd be pretty invisible, actually.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad bug. I was saying interesting time to decide to go off of AI control right when you're in the middle of bouncing, and he does actually do the feet stopping thing.
Okay, going for Good Seduce here, coming to book as well. Books are being marked.
And he notices the
It's a
rotation on
good
the
time to actually do the
Yeah,
microphone because you know that the sniper is going to rotate towards the other side to check if
that was perfect timing.
projects on green. Nah.
Yeah, the green, like he didn't really need the green on that one, but he got it anyway, so that's gonna be pretty safe.
Probably looking at that Seduce. Probably gonna go around to the other side though. Yep.
Bloodwolf has been really going on either side of the map really crazily.
Yeah, I know. Like we've kind of complained about that before, but I really don't see the need to go all the way around.
Nope.
You see everything. You see everything you need to by just basically starting the corner of the statues. If you really need to get an angle on something.
Yeah, I really only ever go over there if I'm trying to bait or something like that.
Yeah, I
He's
guess.
not staying there long enough to bait. Zero, he used it to great effect where he stays on the green side for 20 seconds or so, rotates on the other side and see he's trying to do a mission, and that worked out pretty well for him.
True.
But if you don't give the spy an opportunity to bite the bait, then
I like you marked it wrong the first time, something wrong the second time, then you put it back idly, and he just, all right, I'm gonna highlight yellow danger.
ooh, red banana bread.
Banana bread.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna see it though. I mean, he really needs to concentrate. Oh, yeah, and he's gonna shoot the wrong
Wait,
person.
What now?
All right, so I actually understand that. So he immediately right after the cough, Blue Danger takes a drink, which looks like it might be a way to get out of a cough, you know. So he didn't see the cough, but then he sees that immediately while someone's talking, Blue Danger takes a drink.
Possibly, but I mean, he's not even in a conversation with a DA, so I don't know.
It's true. I mean,
That does make it a little bit suspicious. Like, what do you look for when you're with the when banana bread happens?
Banana
you look
bread.
For TP, you look for people who leave this conversation. But
The
you
other
know
thing
that
is,
but you know they're not leaving because it's not the right cough thing.
like whenever I think about red BBs, I also look for someone that's actually not in a conversation with DA a lot, because oftentimes red BBs are the result of accidentally starting the BB test and not expecting it when you're just trying to do like a flirt or something and you get flustered and you just hit the red.
Yeah, that does indeed happen. But yeah, I don't know why he would have shot there, because even if he did think it was him who coughed, he wasn't in a conversation with a DA, so he couldn't have finished it. So you can just watch him.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I definitely have done the same kind of thing where I've probably actually lost a bunch of games to red BBs where I would have won in the end just with, like, let's say they got a white BB even, where I just feel the need as like a sniper to just shoot someone, because I don't know, like obviously what you should do is it's someone in a CC. If you were watching other CCs and you didn't see motion, you get a ton of lowlights. He could have lowlit basically everyone on the right side of the map.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he had a pretty good chance to just low light and wait it out.
But obviously everyone feels like they need to get the shot off just because like it's such a one thing. It's tough to do. Like it's a mental block. But
I don't know. Well, if I don't see the cough, I won't shoot. I'll just I'll just feel like a bit of an idiot for missing it. But then I'll just calmly low light anybody I can and just wait.
It's funny. That was actually our last game.
Yeah. Apparently.
I was trying to go to the next replay. Yeah, wait, I think Bloodwolf.
I think 9-2 is what it said in the.
Yeah, I think that I missed a Bloodwolf win in there somewhere. I guess I can actually just see now that I'll just take spoilers off. Because they traded balconies. Oh, here's one, I think. Yeah, Panopticon, Bloodwolf won. I'm trying to remember which one this was. Oh, this is the one where ACM decided to swap the
Yeah,
statue
swap
right at the
for-
end.
yeah.
That's right. I forgot to mark that one down.
Yeah, I think it's just a bit cocky there, probably.
All right. Well, I think that I'm done doing that, the
Yeah.
observing. But obviously, if you guys want to run with it, I'm totally fine with that.
No, I think we've analyzed these games to death here already.
All right. Thank you guys as always for jumping in. Thank you to Severi and Klitos who are still here and just a bunch of casting. Let's see. Tobo and Warning Track were on earlier. Kikar was on earlier. Am I forgetting anybody?
I don't know. I wasn't here for the whole thing.
I think that was about everyone. Thanks to me for being a genius and doing it all. But I think that was everybody. It was fun to have Tobo on as the People's Cast.
Yeah, the pro caster.
Yep.
A special guest caster, Tobo.
Yep.
Is it kind of funny that Tobo never casts? He's a pro caster and he never casts Slappy Davis. So obviously you're not a pro.
I don't know. It has actually been a while because he casts ladder mostly, and the only stuff that I've been doing recently is Summer Cup, which I'm still waiting to see who I'm playing because I think that's the only one that's not done yet is Bacon versus Kikar. I'm pretty interested to see who comes out of that because Kikar definitely could take out Bacon. I think favoring Bacon, but of the people left, I think Kikar has one of the best shots. And I'm really hoping he does because I'm really bad versus Bacon. Even before he got really good last couple months. Like, particularly good. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to shut down the stream and that's about it.
Yeah,
if you guys want to...
disappear now.
Yep, let's see. You guys both have... Are both your Twitch channels, I'm assuming Klitos and Verifo?
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly right.
Alright, check out Twitch/Klitos. That's the only one you should see. And Twitch/Slappy Davis. There's no other valuable ones.
Yeah, go to Very if you want to see him hanging onto a rock or something.
That's true. Is he still? I guess he still does that little idle one. I'm assuming that's someone else. I don't think Viri has enough muscles to hang onto a rock.
Yeah, that's his twin brother.